Hey Taurus, welcome to your monthly reading for December 2022. My name is Johanna. Welcome to Tenacious Soul. We're going to go through some general messages for you guys for the month of December. So take what resonates, obviously. Leave the rest. You can always check out your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. Let's see what we got. We have second house of owning, which is your energy. This is your, even if you don't have Taurus in the second house, it is your natural home. We also have the sixth house of routine, which is Virgo energy. So this could be highlighting something with regards to potentially your career or things that you hold value in, like on a day-to-day basis. Okay. Let's kind of see what else is coming up here for Taurus. What do they need to know for December? Oh boy. I'm going to take that one that actually flipped. All right, we have expansion, number 23. So it says, you are getting ready to move up into higher levels of awareness through embracing your life experiences. We also have victim mentality. You are learning to understand that everything happens through you, not to you. Okay, so there's kind of this like evolving energy, or this sense of you almost like growing beyond something. There could be something in your day-to-day life that you're maybe expanding. This also could be something financially that you're expanding, something with regards to your resources or an earthly sense. Again, this could just also be your energy. But I almost feel like maybe some of you have felt like hard done by when it comes to something with regards to your resources or your finances, that sort of thing. It's like you're almost like learning or seeing something from a different perspective, which is why there's like this expansion. And so you're able to kind of like evolve and grow beyond that current state of what you once perceived as like a limitation. Hopefully that makes sense. But let's see what's going on in the tarot for you, Taurus, in December. Beautiful. We have the Empress coming out first. So, I mean, financially, this is like a really great card. This is also your energy as well. We also have the Knight of Cups. Sorry, that's Temperance. We have the Hermit. So Empress, Temperance, and the Hermit. All are major arcana. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords. Some of these cards are a little bright. So we have the Five of Swords. We also have the King of Swords. We also have the Chariot. And we have the Page of Cups. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you've maybe kind of done some processing. We also have Virgo energy again here with the Hermit. So, and even this expansion makes me think of Jupiter, which we've got Temperance energy, which would be Sagittarian energy. We have the Fountain, which is a bonus card in this deck. It talks about alignment and just like that higher vibration in a way. I feel like there's a sense of you evolving past something that you once perceived something in a specific way. Probably one that was like a little bit more negative, I guess, or again, just kind of this like seeing it through a different lens. I feel like maybe in the past, again, there was a little bit of this like victim mentality in the sense of like feeling like things were happening to you rather than you taking control of those situations. It's like you're starting to now realize you have control over this situation. You have control over whether you engage in this, whether you don't engage in this, whether you make more money or you don't make more money. Like there's something around you taking like almost like responsibility in a way. And it's interesting because behind the victim mentality, we have the reevaluation card. It says it's time to reevaluate your present circumstances and begin to make changes where changes are needed. So, and even behind that, we have the blame game. It's time to take ownership of the life you're creating. I feel like you're starting to do that this month. Like there's something where you're seeing things from a different lens, a different perspective. And it's really giving you the confidence with the King of Swords and the Chariot, the confidence and the clarity to move forward. Like you know what actions to take now in order to change your situation and to get yourself out of maybe a more challenging time. Some of you have felt really stuck, but you're kind of like, it's like if you were caught in a situation or and this could be having to do with like your expansion, your abundance, the growth in your life, the money in your life, whatever. You're really reflecting on like, okay, why haven't I been able to get this to work? Why do I seem to stay in this pattern? and you're starting to see that pattern, see that restriction within yourself, and realizing like, okay, I can make these changes. With the Page of Cups here at the end, with this Chariot and the King of Swords, it kind of gives me this energy of like moving in a direction that you see a possibility and you see potential in. We'll obviously clarify. But there's kind of this overall energy of like you growing beyond your current perceived limitations in something. And it definitely could have to do with money, resources, confidence, okay? How you make money, that sort of thing. Let's see what's going on with this Empress energy for Taurus in the month of December. What's going on with this Empress energy? We have the Nine of Cups. So happiness, fulfillment, abundance, having an abundance. It's kind of this like being able to indulge. Some of you have had to kind of like cut resources as well. Like if you've been overindulging in certain things, you may be kind of like holding yourself back. So like for an example, this could be like, let's say for some reason you have a hard time like expanding your money. You could be creating a budget and being more conscious and aware of what you're spending, because some of you could be spending beyond your means, for example. It doesn't have to be that, but that's like an example. It's kind of like the same as like if you wanted to like, you know, change up your health. It's like, okay, maybe I need to make some restriction around what I'm eating, what I'm doing, how I'm sleeping, all those types of things in order to see the improvement rather than just hoping it'll show up one day. So it's almost like taking ownership and accountability for yourself. What is this Temperance energy for Taurus? We have Justice. So Libra energy here. We got the Two of Cups. Yeah, just bringing things into balance is really what I feel this is about. I kind of feel like in a way, like some of you are bringing more structure into something, or realizing where there hasn't been structure and realizing that you need that balance of structure and flow in order for something to really kind of be able to flourish and expand. You can't be too restrictive, but you also can't be too forgiving, right? And too much with no boundaries, basically. What's the Hermit energy here? King of Swords, just getting very clear. Yeah, Queen of Swords, very clear. You could have had a conversation with someone as well, someone who's very wise around what to do. This could be somebody who like is an expert in a field, or maybe you heard something, or like, again, this could be some sort of information that's coming to you. And for some of you, this is like maybe you had a conversation with a person that through that conversation, you realized, you gained a sense of wisdom within yourself of what you should do. Some of you could have also thought out something legal here as well. Or again, just like a professional. It really does feel like money for some reason, but could be anything. Why is the Seven of Wands here for Taurus in December? We have the Four of Pentacles. So just kind of this like restriction. Why the Knight of Swords? Three of Swords. Why the Five of Swords here? Yeah, King of Cups. Some of you, and then we got the Devil energy. I almost feel some of you have kind of like, you feel, or you did feel at one point like really hard done by in a situation, like feeling kind of betrayed or sabotage, but in that it's almost like you closed yourself off to being able to receive. Okay, this could have been closing off your emotions, closing off, again, just receive more abundance. I feel like there's like kind of this like negative energy, and again, this like negative mindset. Knight of Swords, Three of Swords, Five of Swords is like this negative mindset, this hostile type of energy, because you feel like you've been, again, betrayed, right? There's just kind of this like mentality of like, all of this is happening to me, I don't have control over this situation. And I feel like that's what's shifting, especially with this King of Swords coming out twice with that Hermit energy. It's like there's a sense of growth and evolvement from a mental perspective, or just like how you see things, how you perceive things logically, of like what's right and what's wrong. I just feel like you've been maybe kind of caught in this, and this could be something that maybe you've learned from a person in your life. Yeah, some of you just feel like hard done by almost in a situation. Why this King of Swords for Taurus? Why this King of Swords for Taurus? We have the Queen of Wands. So there's something around confidence here. Both these talk about confidence. We also have this Knight of Cups. Why the Chariot? I think you open yourself back up to receiving again. We have the Eight of Wands. So fast movement, Chariot, Eight of Wands. Things start to move forward quite quickly. But I also feel like we have the High Priestess here. You know the direction. You know what you have to do to make the change. I almost feel as well like, let's see, what's this Page of Cups? Yeah, the Moon. Emotionally, you're opening yourself up to the depths of things. Your intuition is definitely starting to kick in. So there's this logical control of the mind, but also this intuitive sense that's also driving you forward. But you open yourself back up from this heart space, so you're able to connect and receive a lot better. It's just kind of feeling almost like a rebalancing, like there was something really not in alignment here that you had to really kind of process and work through and realize that you had more control over the situation than you gave yourself credit for. And I feel like by the end of December and into the new year, I feel like you're going to be like realizing like, okay, I'm the one in the driver's seat here. I can change the situation if I feel I need to. There might be a new idea or something creatively that maybe you're wanting to pursue. Again, I feel like you kind of go from this like logical space into this like creative space. So there could be something that you're creating. There could be new ideas and dreams and visions that you have for yourself. You don't really maybe know the whole logistics of things. It might be kind of still hidden from you in that sense, but there is this expansion of you, yeah, definitely moving into this kind of like newer, more fresh creative energy, but also like something from, again, that heart space, those emotions, the feelings are opening back up again. So, and that's what I feel like is allowing this expansion, getting rid of that like kind of like more negative mind space. So you're definitely going to be expanding. I do see things like moving quickly. Some of you this might just be a blip on the radar, this space that you enter, this like maybe more negative space. I feel like if it's just kind of a blip on the radar, you get yourself out of that quite quickly. It's not very long lasting. Okay, so your advice, we have the Tower, we have the Four of Cups, we have the Ace of Cups. So there definitely could be a creative idea or something that kind of comes into your awareness here, an opportunity possibly, but it almost feels something creative. We do have the Lovers here at the bottom of the deck with this Ace of Wands. So there's this choice of moving towards inspiration, moving towards passion, again, moving from that creative space, especially if you've been missing that in your life. Like some of you, I mean, there could be a new love as well, unexpectedly. But I feel like it's almost your advice here with the Tower, the Four of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is almost saying like, if there's unexpected opportunities or creative ideas that you have or things that kind of come up for you in an unexpected way outside of your like routine, you know, take those opportunities, see where they could go, see that potential in them. Don't be afraid to try new things is kind of what I feel this is saying. You know, the Lovers is usually a choice, but it's also like the choice to go towards what would be new love, right? It's a choice in love typically. But for you, I feel like this is like, it could even just be the choice from the heart space, what it is that you love, but choosing that maybe new path. There could be this sense of, especially if you're not feeling fulfilled in your current state, if there's an opportunity or an idea that you have to move in a different creative space, you know, don't be afraid to explore that, because I do feel like you're getting ready to expand one way or another. It could just be fresh energy that's coming in as well. Like I said, you have a little blip on the radar, but I feel like there's something specific that kind of sparks that creativity again, sparks that passion again for you. And it might come at a time when you like feel kind of low or feel kind of down or in this kind of more negative mindset. And then things shift again, because some of you, this is not your typical energy that you're in, because throughout the reading it was like, I'm not normally like this is not my, you know, that's not actually how I am. And so it could for some of you just be like a blip this month where you feel this way, and then it's all of a sudden you like snap out of it and you're like, you know, you're back kind of to your normal confident self where you're really ready to kind of take on the world. Okay, so there could just be a shift here for you, and again, just kind of this change and shift in mindset. But I think it's really leading you in this nice space emotionally. It's could be a little bit of like a heart chakra awakening, that sort of thing, but it's just opening you back up again. It's helping you get ready to kind of receive here. But you're going to get very clear on that sense of wisdom that you need to kind of get yourself through this situation as well. So hopefully that made sense, but that is what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing. You guys can check out any of your other videos as well for sun, moon, rising, that sort of thing. So thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.